Hello my dear students, very good evening everyone. I am Shashank and I again welcome you all on the 2 hours non-stop mixed marathon question. So guys, very good evening everyone and welcome to the session and welcome to the session of marathon. That is the 2-hour non-stop mixed question marathon that we are going to do today. And this is not only for CGL, it is equally important for chsl, stenographer, CGL examination. So it is a important session for all the examination. So let's start the session without any further delay. So today we are going to do a 2 hours marathon. On every day you will have a special marathon session. So day before yesterday that was taken by Sanjay sir. Yesterday it was taken by Ankit sir for reasoning. Today I will be taking. Tomorrow Tausif sir will be taking the marathon session for 2 hours. So students, let's begin the session of today. Let's start. It's a 2-hour complete marathon session for upcoming SSC, CGL, CHSL, stenographer examination. That means it is equally important for all the exam. Now guys, come to the first question. Who was the president of the Calcutta session of Indian National Congress in 1911? So who was the president of Calcutta session of Indian National Congress in 1911? Is it Mahatma Gandhi, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Bishan Narayan Dhar or Nehmatullah Sayani? So who was the president of Calcutta session of INC in 1911? Calcutta session of INC 1911. Who was the president? So president of the Calcutta session of Indian National Congress in 1911. President of Calcutta session of Indian National Congress in 1911. It was none other than Pandit Bishan Narayan Dhar. So it was none other than Pandit Bishan Narayan Dhar. And in this session, Jana Gana Mana was sung for the first time. So Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jai Hai, that was sung for the first time. So correct answer will be Bishan Narayan Dhar. And this Jana Gana Man, it is actually a 5-stanza poem and it was written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore by the name of Morning Song of India. By the name of Morning Song of India. And you will find guys that out of this 5 stanza, first out of 5 stanza is adopted as our national anthem. It is adopted as our national anthem. First out of the 5 stanza, it is adopted as our national anthem. Now, Mahatma Gandhi 1924, Belgaum session of INC. Then Gopal Krishna Gokhale 1905, Banaras session. Then Rahmatullah Sayani 1896, Calcutta session, and in which Vande Mataram was sung. Mataram was sung for the first time, and this Vande Mataram, that is written by Bankim Chandra. Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So correct answer will be guys option C, that was it was did by Bishan Narayan Dhar or Pandit Bishan Narayan Dhar. He was the president of the Calcutta session of INC in 1911. And in this year guys, the third Delhi Darbar happened. Third Delhi Darbar, in which George V and Queen Mary they came. George V and Queen Mary, they came to India. So George V and Queen Mary, they came to India. So correct answer will be what? It will be option C, that is Pandit Bishan Narayan Dhar. Now come to the next question, ki who was the second Indian woman president of Indian National Congress? So second Indian woman president of INC. Second Indian woman president of INC. Second Indian woman president of INC. Second Indian woman president. Guys, first of all, before independence, three ladies, three women, they became the president of INC. So before independence, three president. Before independence, three females, they become president of INC. Three females, they became the president of INC. First was in 1917 Calcutta session. That was Annie Besant. Then 1925 Kanpur session, and in Kanpur session it was Sarojini Naidu. Again in 1933 Calcutta session, it was Nellie Sen Gupta. Annie Besant, she was from Ireland, but Sarojini Naidu and Nellie Sen Gupta, they were the Indians. So second female that became Nellie Sen Gupta. First Indian, she was Sarojini Naidu, and Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, first female cabinet minister, and she was Minister of Health. She was Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Minister of Health and Family Welfare, that was Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. So correct answer will be option C, that is Nellie Sen Gupta. And before this session, the only female, the three presidents, the three female became the president. Annie Besant was from Ireland. So she was not an Indian, rest of the two are Indians. So I hope guys that should be clear to all of you ki who was the first Indian female president of Indian National Congress, that was Sarojini Naidu. Second female Indian female was Nellie Sen Gupta. So correct answer will be option C. Okay, now guys come to the next question. Okay, which Mughal king was also called Sufi Pir? Which Mughal emperor was called Sufi Pir? Which Mughal emperor was called Sufi Pir? So which was called Sufi Pir, guys? Sufi Pir, that was the title of Bahadur Shah Zafar. Bahadur Shah Zafar is also called Bahadur Shah II. Bahadur Shah II. The reason why he was called Sufi Pir, because he was the follower of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia. So he was the follower of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia. Bahadur Shah first was called Shah e Bekhabar. This title was given to him by Khafi Khan. This title was given to him by Khafi Khan. So he called him Shah e Bekhabar, that means unaware king. Unaware king, because he became king at the age of 63. At the age of 63 years he became king. So all the rules and regulations that was being carried out by his minister. Jahandar Shah in 712 AD he finally abolished jizya. 712 AD finally abolished jizya. And Aurangzeb, he was called Zinda Pir because of his simple living style and following hardcore Islamic principles. So correct answer will be Bahadur Shah Zafar, and he was the last king of the Mughal dynasty. He was the last king of the Mughal dynasty. So Bahadur Shah Zafar was the last king. (1837 to 1857) is the time period. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Bahadur Shah Zafar. So Bahadur Shah Zafar, also called Sufi Pir, because of the thing that he was the follower of Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia, who was a very famous Sufi saint. So correct answer will be option B. Now guys, come to the next question. In which of the following year the 4th Anglo-Mysore War was being fought? So in which of the following year 4th Anglo-Mysore War was being fought? Is it 1799, 1857, 1793, 1905? See, 4th Anglo-Mysore War was fought in which year? So that was not in 1793, I guess. So 4th Anglo-Mysore War, that was fought during the time of Lord Wellesley. 1798 to 1805. And in 1799, guys, 4th Anglo-Mysore War was being fought, in which Tipu Sultan died in fort of Srirangapatnam. Fort of Srirangapatnam. So he died in the fort of Srirangapatnam. That was in 1799. 1857 we all know. Yes, I know him. So 1857 famous revolt. Then 1793 that was permanent settlement. 1905 you will find partition of Bengal. Therefore, correct answer will be option A, that is 1799, and that was being fought during the time of Lord Wellesley, and Lord Wellesley used to call himself as the Bengal Tiger. So, Bengal Tiger is Lord Wellesley. Lord Wellesley is the Bengal Tiger. So, what happened is, Ganesh, why you are asking so? So, what happened with Vikas Parashar sir? Why you are asking so? Although he is a very good in Hindi medium, he is a very good educator in Hindi medium. So, bilingually he is very good educator. So, I have met him also. So, very good educator in bilingual medium for quant. He is for quant in fact. So, why you are asking so about Vikas Parashar sir? Any reasons for it? Special reason, Vikas Parashar? Okay, so Lord Wellesley during his time period, 4th Anglo-Mysore War was being fought, and he was also called Bengal Tiger. Okay, so that's cool in fact. Okay, so that's cool in fact, that's very cool in fact. Okay, that's very cool. He is a very good teacher. That's why very good teacher and very senior teacher. In fact, very senior teacher and very talented personality. So, correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is 1799. Definitely. Okay, Ganesh. So, that's very good, and he is a very senior and very cool personality. Very cool, very calm personality, and very good educator of quant. But he is in bilingually, he is more comfortable in bilingual. I don't know about English, but when I met him, so he was very comfortable in teaching the things in bilingual medium. That is both in English and Hindi. That is bilingual. So, correct answer will be, guys, 1799, 4th Anglo-Mysore War. And after this, definitely he has worked earlier also. So, last year he was with this particular organization, last year. Definitely last year he was with this organization, yes. So, guys, now come to the next question. Now, let's come to the next question. Next question is ki who among the following led the Khilafat movement? So, who among the following has led the Khilafat movement? Definitely, you are right, Ganesh, you are right. So, who among the following led the Khilafat movement? Who led the Khilafat movement? Is it Muhammad Ali, Bakht Khan, Zakir Hussain or Shaukat Ali? So, that is Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Okay, so Khilafat movement, guys, first of all, Khilafat, what it means? That means institution of Khalifa. And Khilafat movement that started in 1919 by Muslims of India to save the position of Caliph, to save the position of Caliph in Turkey, to save the position of Caliph of Turkey, because the Caliph of Turkey was also the religious and political head of India, political head of Indian Muslims. So, it was started by Shaukat Ali. So, Muhammad Ali plus Shaukat Ali, they are called Ali brothers. They are called Ali brothers. They are called Ali brothers. And you will find, guys, Muhammad Ali, Shaukat Ali, they are Ali brothers in fact, and they started Khilafat movement in India. Although this movement failed because Caliph of Turkey was removed by Mustafa Kamal Pasha. And Caliph of Turkey was Mamun VI. Caliph of Turkey was Mamun VI, and he was removed by Mustafa Kamal Pasha, who was an Indian, who was from Turkey. Okay, guys, so okay. So that was Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, guys. And Bakht Khan, he was the commander of the army of the Bahadur Shah Zafar. So correct answer will be option D. And this movement was started just to save the position of Caliph of Turkey. And the Caliph of the Turkey was Mamun VI, and he was removed by a person from the Turkey, that was Mustafa Kamal Pasha. So he is also said as father of modern Turkey. So correct answer will be option D, that is Shaukat Ali along with his brother Muhammad Ali. Combinedly they are called Ali brothers. Okay, so next let's move to the next question, and I hope, guys, my sound should be audible to all of you. So the battery is also good, so I think my sound should be audible to all of you. I think, guys, sound should be audible to all of you. So good evening, Avan Tariq. So I think I should be audible to everyone. Now I think I should be audible, in fact. Now, guys, before I should move to the next question, first of all I will request everyone to download the Example app, because it is one-stop solution for the government jobs. Now what you will be getting the job alert, so that you cannot miss any of the vacancies in which your educational and qualification and age qualification is there. Then structured paid courses at affordable fee. Then free PDFs of the session. Other than this, unlimited quiz and practice to make yourself prepared for exam, to make yourself prepared for exam, then free previous year solution and all India scholarship test to evaluate yourself, to evaluate your performance. So these features we are giving in the app. So first of all, please download from the Google Play Store. So please download this app from the Google Play Store. And how to download, guys? It's very 6-step formula. It is, first of all, go to Google Play Store, then search Exampur. Once you will search Exampur, the screen will appear like this, Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep. Then you have to download the app, and if you are using it for the first time, then you have to click on Let's Register. And once you will click on Let's Register, a form will open before you. There you have to fill basic of your details. Then tick the checkbox and click on Let's Register. Once you will click on Let's Register, the app will get registered and you can start using the facilities of this application. So this is how you have to install and use the Exampur app. Exampur app. Now guys, let's move to the next question. Next question is also very easy. In which year British East India Company fought Battle of Buxar? So I said to give them the mixed question, but they gave more question from the history in fact. Okay guys, so in which year the Battle of Buxar was being fought? Battle of Buxar, guys, Battle of Buxar. Buxar, it is in Bihar. And this battle was fought on 22nd October 1764. 27th October 1764. Now this battle was fought between the joint army of Nawab of Bengal, that was Nawab of Bengal, that was Mir Qasim, Nawab of Bengal, that was Mir Qasim, then Shuja ud Daula, then you have Shuja ud Daula, then Mughal king Shah Alam second versus British East India Company, and British East India Company commander was Major Hector Munro. Major Hector Munro. And what was the consequence of this battle? Mir Qasim was one of the participants. Mir Qasim was the Nawab of Bengal. Shuja-ud-Daula was Nawab of Awadh. And Shah Alam was Mughal king. And that is between British East India Company, and British East India Company commander was Major Hector Munro. So in 1764 this battle was being fought, and as a consequence of this battle, on 12th August 1765, the Treaty of Allahabad was being signed. 1773 you will find Regulating Act during the time of Warren Hastings. 1757 Battle of Plassey. 23rd June 1757, and that was fought between Nawab of Bengal versus British East India Company, and Nawab of Bengal was Sirajud-Dowla. Nawab of Bengal was Sirajud-Dowla. Therefore, correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is 1764. That was Battle of Buxar, 22nd October 1764, and at that point of time, the Vincitat was the governor of Bengal. Vincitat was governor of Bengal. Sirajud-Dowla versus British East India Company, and it was Robert Clive. It was the Robert Clive, and due to the betrayal of Mir Jafar. So, due to betrayal of Mir Jafar, Siraj lost the battle. Sirajud-Dowla lost the battle. So, Sirajud-Dowla lost the battle due to betrayal of the Mir Jafar, who was the Mir Qasim, that is the army commander of Sirajud-Dowla. So, correct answer will be option A, that is in 1764. Now guys, come to the next question. In which of the following years Gandhi ji officially resigned from the membership of INC? Yes, Mir Jafar cheated Siraj, or Mir Jafar betrayed Siraj, and he helped the British to win the war. Okay guys, so now what will be the answer? In which year Gandhi ji officially resigned from the Indian National Congress? So Gandhi ji officially resigned from Indian National Congress in year 1934. In year 1934, in October 1934, Gandhi ji officially resigned from the Indian National Congress because he wanted to devote his time. He wanted to devote his time for upliftment of the poor and depressed section of society. Therefore, he resigned from the Congress, and in 1934-32, Gandhi ji founded All India Harijan Seva Sangh. All India Harijan Seva Sangh, and the headquarters that is in Delhi, and it is in North Delhi Kingsway Camp. North Delhi Kingsway Camp, and in 1942 Quit India movement started. So he started the Quit India movement. Therefore guys, correct answer will be 1934. In this year, Gandhi ji officially resigned from the membership of INC so that he can devote more of his time, more of his effort for the upliftment of poor and depressed section of society, to whom he used to call Harijans. To whom he used to call Harijan. So correct answer will be option C, that is 1934. So did he attended? Not at all. So only Congress attended the second roundtable conference. Other than this, neither first nor third roundtable conference was attended by Congress. So Congress attended only second roundtable conference, and on behalf of Congress it was attended by Gandhiji. Okay guys, so now let's move to the next question. So somewhere I read Gandhiji was slept. So I do not have any evidence to justify this statement, Mr. Putin. That I don't have any official statement. I have also heard this, but I don't have any official thing to justify this statement. I don't have any official proof, or neither I have seen in any of the books this fact is being written. So that I cannot give you a concrete answer on this, although I have also heard this same, but I don't have any proof to justify that statement. And Gandhiji only attended the second roundtable conference from 7 September to 1st December 1931, and it was attended by M.K. Gandhi and Sarojini Naidu from Indian National Congress. So from Indian National Congress it was attended by these two. So correct answer will be option C, that is in 1934. I hope guys that should be clear to all of you, and it was being attended second RTC, that is only attended by Gandhiji, neither first RTC nor third RTC, it was attended by Congress. Now guys, come to the next question. The second Delhi Darbar that was did during the viceroyship of. So I said my team to give me the mixed question, but they gave more questions from the history in fact. Okay. Okay guys, now let's come to the next question. The second Delhi Darbar was held during the viceroyship of. So guys, total we have 3 Delhi Darbars. Total we have 3 Delhi Darbars. First was in 1877 during the time of Lord Lytton. 1876 to 1880 is the time period, and Queen Victoria was given the title of Kaisar-e-Hind. He was given the title of Kaisar-e-Hind. Second was in 1903. That was during the time of Lord Curzon. 1899 to 1905. That was to mark the succession of Edward VII. To mark the succession of Edward VII. Third was in 1911 during the time of Lord Hardinge. Second, 1910 to 1916 to mark the succession of George V and Queen Mary. So these are the three total Delhi Darbars. Now you have to tell me कि second Delhi Darbar was being held during the time of whom? So second Delhi Darbar was held during the time of whom? So it was held during the time of Lord Curzon. That is from 1899 to 1905. To mark the succession, that means to mark the kingship of King Edward VII. So Edward VII became the British king. Therefore, just to make himself, just to declare, to mark the succession, this was organized. And in this Delhi Darbar and this Delhi Darbar, the king did not came. Neither Queen Victoria came to India nor Edward VII came to India. So on their names the ceremony was being held. And in the third Delhi Darbar, George V and Queen Mary, they personally came to India. So correct answer will be option C and Lord Chelmsford, 1916 to 1921. So during his time period, Gandhi ji started his political career in India. So Gandhi ji started his political career in India. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, that is Lord Curzon. Gandhi ji started political career in India. So total we have three Delhi Darbars. Now guys, come to the next question ki who was the political guru of Gandhi ji? So who was the political mentor of Gandhi ji, guys? Okay guys, so political guru of Mahatma Gandhi, very easy question to answer. In fact, political guru of Gandhi ji was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So in his book the discovery, that is My Experiments with Truth, he directly wrote that Gopal Krishna Gokhale is his political mentor. Mentor of Gopal Krishna Gokhale was Mahadev Govinda Ranade. So mentor of G.K. Gokhale was Mahadev Govinda Ranade. Tilak was not the mentor of anyone. Chittaranjan Das, he was mentor of Subhash Chandra Bose. So Subhash Chandra Bose mentor was C.R. Das and he is also known as Deshbandhu. Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he was an extremist leader. Extremist leader of INC. And Bal Gangadhar Tilak was an extremist leader of Indian National Congress. And he started Home Rule movement, Home Rule League in in April 1916. In April 1916. So correct answer will be option C, guys, that is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. And Bal Gangadhar Tilak was given the title of Lokmanya. He was given the title of Lokmanya. So he is also called Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So he is also called Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So correct answer will be option B, that is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He was the political mentor of Mahatma Gandhi. Now come to the next question. The next question we have कि Gandhi ji delivered the famous do or die speech where? So where Gandhi ji delivered the famous do or die speech? So do or die speech, what is it is given in which particular event, guys? See, do or die, the famous that speech that was being given, that was given on 8th August 1942 during Quit India movement. And this Quit India movement started from Gowaria Tank Maidan, that was in Bombay. And Gandhi ji gave the slogan do or die, and Gandhi ji was in during this movement, Gandhi ji was arrested and was put in Aga Khan Palace. He was in fact not arrested, he was home arrested. Home arrested and put in Aga Khan Palace, that is in Pune. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is 8th August, and on 9th August the movement got started. So on the 9th August, guys, the movement got started. Therefore correct answer will be 8th August 1942. Gandhi ji gave the famous slogan do or die during the Quit India movement. Although this movement was suppressed in 1943 itself, but this movement declared the British that their days in India are now over. So this movement completely indicated the British government that their days in India, it is now over. So correct answer will be option D. Now this is the next question. Although it's a very easy question to answer, what was the main reason for calling of the NCM by Gandhi ji in 1922? So they have given the complete history marathon, they have made it. So main reason for NCM in 1922. Okay guys, let's see the correct answer. First of all, the correct answer will be option C, कि police station at Chauri Chaura that was set on fire on 4th February 1922, and Gandhi ji decided to call off the movement. Call off the movement on which particular day? So on 12th February 1922, Gandhi ji decided to call off the movement. Therefore correct answer will be option C, and that was did during the time of Lord Reading. That was from 1920 1 to 1926. This is the time of Lord Reading. So during the time of Lord Reading, this movement was ended. So correct answer will be option C. So correct answer will be option C, guys. Now come to the next question. Let's come to the next question. Next question is कि the Reserve Bank of India was nationalized in which year? So who was the leader of Chauri Chaura incident? So there was a group of people. There was not any single person, guys. There was group of people who were protesting against before the wine shops. Because in this movement you will find that the people, they become socially aware as well, aware about the social levels. Now what happened that the police came and arrested some of the people who were protesting before the wine shops. Then what happened that police came and took those people to Chauri Chaura police station. Now the mob that was protesting before the wine shop, it was a peaceful protest. They started protesting outside the police station, and police, what they did, they fired 3-4 rounds of bullet in air so that the crowd gets dispersed. But crowd became angry, and what they did, they put the fire in the police station, in which 20 to 23 policemen plus 3 civilians, they were burnt alive. And finally when Gandhi ji saw that this is a heavy massacre in my peaceful movement, so finally he decided to suspend the movement. So finally movement was suspended on 12th of the February 1922, and against this thing C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru started Swaraj Party. So this was not a particular person, it was a group of people who were protesting. Now Reserve Bank of India was nationalized on 1st January 1949, and it was established through RBI Act 1934 on 1st April 1935. 1st April 1935 it was being established, and initially it was established in Bombay. Initially it was in Calcutta. In 1937 headquarters shifted to Bombay. Headquarters shifted to Bombay. Therefore correct answer will be option C, guys, that is 1949. And through RBI Act, and it was recommended by Hilton Young Commission. So it was recommended by Sir Edward Hilton Young. It was recommended by Sir Edward Hilton Young. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is 1949. And it was being recommended by Sir Edward Hilton Young. So correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question. Next question is what does letter E denotes in the term of e-banking? So what is e-banking, guys? What is the full form of e-banking? Okay, so guys, it is not economic banking. First of all, that is e-banking. It means electronic banking. So it is electronic banking, guys. It is not economic banking. E-banking means electronic banking. That means when banking activity is done through internet. When banking activity is did through the internet, it is called electronic banking. So it is electronic banking, it is not economic banking at all. Like when you transfer the fund through NEFT, RTGS, IMPS, UPI. So these are the electronic banking activity. When you update your Aadhaar number, when you update your PAN, when you update your address through application of that bank, that is all called electronic banking. So correct answer will be option C, that is electronic banking. I hope it's a very easy question and everyone knows about it as well. Now come to the next question, which of the following temples is correctly matched with the location? First is Mallikarjuna, that is in Andhra Pradesh, Somnath, it is in Bihar, Trambakeshwar, it is in Karnataka, or Baidyanatham, it is in Odisha. So which of the following, guys, the question that is properly merged with the option? So which of the following pair is correct? So please see the question before answering. Okay, guys. Mallikarjun. Okay, so let's see the correct answer. So Tushwar Hussain Shah is saying option. Okay, so the correct answer will be what, guys? It is in Mallikarjun Jyotirling, it is in Andhra Pradesh. Now Somnath, where it is? It is in Gujarat. Then Triambakeshwar, it is in Maharashtra. And Baidyanath, it is in Jharkhand. It is in Jharkhand. And they all are these all are Jyotirling of Lord Shiva. They all are the Jyotirling of Lord Shiva, and total Jyotirling of Lord Shiva, that is 12. So total Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva, that is 12 in nature. So correct answer will be Mallikarjun Jyotirling, that is in Andhra Pradesh. And in Andhra Pradesh you will find very famous temple of Tirupati Balaji, that is in Chittoor district. So in Andhra Pradesh you have the temple of Tirupati Balaji. That is in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh. That is in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh. That is famous Tirupati Balaji, from where the laddus are very famous. So the laddus of this temple, it is very famous. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is Mallikarjun Jyotirling, that is located in Andhra Pradesh. Reason is this ki today is Karwa Chauth and some of the educators, they have went to their hometown. Therefore, some of the classes they were being disturbed. And if I talk about biology, then because Deepmani sir is not well, suddenly he became sick. Therefore, he has to go. So guys, first of all, Sanjay sir is in his hometown because of the Karwa Chauth festival and he will be coming tomorrow, and Deepmani sir is not well. Therefore, the classes of the biology and mathematics, they got suspended only for today. It will not be on a regular basis, it will only for the today itself. Brihadeshwar temple, that is in Tamil Nadu, that is in Tamil Nadu. Brihadeshwar temple, and that is located in Tanjore on the bank of river Kaveri. So Brihadeshwar temple, that is in Tanjore on the bank of river Kaveri. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, and Brihadeshwar temple, that is in Tanjore. And this is also called Raj Rajeshwar temple. Raj Rajeshwar temple, that was being did by Raj Raja Chol. Now guys, come to the next question. Next question is ki who among us the following has never been the governor of Reserve Bank of India? So who among the following has never been the governor of RBI? Okay, let's see the correct answer, guys. Ki who among the following has never been the governor of RBI? See, if I talk about the never being the Reserve Bank of India, that is Sikandar Hayat Khan. Sikandar Hayat Khan has never been, because he was the first Indian deputy governor. Before Raghuram Rajan, it was Dr. D. Subba Rao, former IAS officer. He was Dr. D. Subba Rao. Raghuram Rajan, former RBI governor. Urjit Patel, RBI governor during demonetization. So correct answer will be, guys, Sikandar Hayat Khan. He was the first Indian deputy governor of RBI. Raghuram Rajan was also the governor, very famous personality, and he was the second youngest governor. Just at the age of 50 years, he became the RBI governor. So correct answer will be option C, that is Sikandar Hayat Khan. And the longest serving RBI governor was Sir Benegal Rama Rao. Longest serving RBI governor was Benegal Rama Rao. And shortest serving, that is Amitabh Ghosh. So he was more than 7 years he was there, and Amitabh Ghosh was only for the 16 days, because the governor was to become R.N. Malhotra, but he went to Cambridge to collect his PhD. Therefore, for few days, Amitabh Ghosh became the governor. Therefore, for this question, guys, question 15, that is the Sikandar Hayat Khan. Now, come to the next question, ki money market is what type of market? So, money market is what type of market? So, money market is what type of market, guys? Short-term fund, long-term fund, negotiable instrument, or sale of the share? So, money market is what type of market? Money market is what type of market? So, I am on the one side of the screen so that you can see the question and everything properly before answering the question. So guys, if I talk about Indian financial market, it is divided into two parts. Then money market, broadly into two parts. Then you have capital market. Money market, it is short term in nature, that is up to 1 year. Capital market is more than 1 year. It is complete debt market. It is debt plus equity. It is being regulated by RBI. It is being regulated by the SEBI. Therefore, correct answer will be it is for the short term fund. Negotiable Instrument Act is of 1881 and there are three negotiable instruments. Negotiable means transferable. Negotiable means transferable. Bill of exchange, promissory note, and check. Bill of exchange, promissory note and check. So these are three negotiable instruments. So bill of exchange, promissory note and check. Negotiable simply means guys transferable. Three instruments are there: bill of exchange, promissory note and check. Okay. Equity means the collaboration, that is called sajhedari. So shares, they are the part of equity. 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 Equity means to have the collaboration. So once you purchase the share of any company, that means you have taken the equity in that. Once you have purchased the share in any company, that means you have taken equity of that company. So equity simply means, in Hindi it is called sajhedari. So if you purchase the share, that means you have taken the equity. So that is called equity. I hope Tushwar, Hussain Shah, is it clear? That means कि whenever you purchase the shares in a company, of a company, any company, that is called equity you have purchased. Now guys, come to the next question. So I hope Tushwar, Hussain Shah, you have understood ki what is equity actually. Now let's come to the next question ki the Banking Regulation Act was passed in which year? So in which year guys Banking Regulation Act was being passed? Value of the share. So no, it's not the value of the share. So value, that means it is different. Value, it is different. Equity means कि when you purchase share of any company, that means you have taken equity of that. That is in Hindi called sajhedari. So you have become a partner of that company and your partnership will be liable to the amount of equity that you have purchased or the number of equity that you have purchased. So Banking Regulation Act was passed in which year? So BR Act was passed in year 1949. So BR Act that was passed in year 1949. So that is Banking Regulation Act. And RBI Act 1934 and NI Act 1881. These are the three pillars of the Indian banking. So these are the three pillars, three pillar act of Indian banking. Three pillars of the Indian banking system. So correct answer will be option A, that is 1949. Now let's come to the next question. Now in economics, what does IPO stand for? So in economics, what is IPO? So in economics, guys, what is IPO? In economics, guys, what is IPO? That is inclusive public offer, initial public offering, intended performance objective or inventory performance output. So first of all, what is IPO? IPO, it is initial public offering. And what is IPO? So it is when an unlisted company issues the share in market for the first time. When a unlisted company means कि the company which is not listed in the stock exchange issues its share for the first time in market for public, then it is called IPO. So when a unlisted company, so first of all the IPO, it is always issued by unlisted company. So when an unlisted company issues the share for the first time in market for the public, that is called initial public offering. And when IPO is minimum subscribed, the company is listed in stock exchange. Then the company is listed in the stock exchange. So once the IPO is minimum subscribed, guys, then only the company will be listed in stock exchange. And once it is listed, then it can issue FPO, right issues, preferential issues, other type of issues. So to get listed in the stock exchange, first of all, the company has to introduce the IPO, and if IPO gets minimum subscription, that is around 90%, then that company will get registered in the stock exchange and then can raise the fund from the public. So that is called IPO, guys. Is it clear to all of you? Then do let me know. Is it clear to all of you? Then do let me know what is IPO and how it is related to the listing of a company in the stock exchange. So whenever an unlisted company issues the share for the first time in market, and after getting the minimum subscription when it is listed in the stock exchange, that is called IPO. I hope, guys, this should be clear to all of you. Okay, so I hope, guys, this should be clear to all of you. So correct answer will be option B, that is initial public offering. Now come to the next question. In which of the following movement has contributed the split in the Congress resulting the emergence of moderates and extremists? So due to which movement the moderates and extremists emerged in Indian National Congress? Okay guys, so now the next question before us is which movement resulted in the split of the Congress that resulted in the emergence of moderates and extremists. Guys, first of all, the moderates and extremists that resulted in Surat session of INC that was held in 1907. So, Quit India movement 1942 cannot be there, non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922 cannot be there, civil disobedience movement 1930 to 1931. So Swadeshi and boycott movement that was in 1905 and that was against the partition of Bengal. So Swadeshi movement was against the partition of Bengal. And in this session guys, what happened? So some of the leaders, they were saying that the movement should be of all India, but some of those people, they wanted that the movement should strict only in Bengal region. So that became a major bone of contention regarding the division in the Congress, that is between moderates and extremists. So the main bone of contention was related to the spread of the movement, because some leaders, some Congress leaders, some INC leaders, they wanted that the movement should spread throughout India. Movement should spread throughout India, but according to some INC leaders, movement should spread only in India. Movement should be focused in Bengal only. So that became the major bone of contention. So So correct answer will be Swadeshi movement. So correct answer will be option A, that is Swadeshi movement. I hope guys this should be clear to all of you. Okay, so guys, so now let's come to the next question. Now the next question before us is guys, the Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed on which date? So on which date Gandhi-Irwin Pact was being signed? So okay Leonard, so that is correct. So let's move to the next question. So the next question is guys, the Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed on which date? Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed on which date particularly? Is it on March 10, 1930, March 20th, 1931, March 12, 1931, or March 10? That is March 15, 1931. So on which date Gandhi-Irwin Pact was being signed? Okay, see, first of all guys, Gandhi-Irwin Pact, the negotiation between Gandhi ji and Lord Irwin started from 17th of the February 1931. The negotiation started and finally pact was signed on 5 March 1931. So pact was signed on 5 March 1931, although the negotiation started from 17th of the February. So negotiation started from 17th February and finally pact was signed on 5 March. And after this pact, Gandhi ji will withdrew civil disobedience movement. So Gandhi ji withdrew the civil disobedience movement that is started from 1930 and finally it concluded in 1931. So after Gandhi Irwin Pact, Gandhi ji withdrew the civil disobedience movement and decided to join the second roundtable conference in London, and then decided to join second roundtable conference that was from 7 September to 1st December 1931 in London. So correct answer will be option D. Correct answer will be, guys, option D. Okay, now guys, let's move to the next question. And the next question we have ki what was Lala Lajpat Rai demonstrating against when he succumbed to police brutality? So against which thing Lala Lajpat Rai was demonstrating or he was doing, and then he suffered the police brutality? Okay guys, so next we have the question कि Lala Lajpat Rai was demonstrating against what? So Lala Lajpat Rai, he is called Punjab Kesari, and he was demonstrating against the Simon Commission. Simon Commission was constituted in 1927, came India in 1928. Now, when on 30th October 1928, when Simon Commission reached Lahore, Simon Commission reached Lahore, mob was demonstrating. Mob was demonstrating against Simon Commission, and this mob was headed by Lala Lajpat Rai. So this mob was headed by Lala Lajpat Rai. Now see what happened after this. कि the SP of Lahore, whose name was John Saunders, sorry, its name was James Scott. Actually, it was James Scott who was the SP of Lahore. Superintendent was James Scott. Ordered lathi charge, and the police started lathi charge, due to which the continuous lathis they were hitted on the head of Lala Lajpat Rai. On 17th November 1928, Lala Lajpat Rai died. Lala Lajpat Rai died? So that was protesting against the Simon Commission. So he was protesting against the Simon Commission, and in that protest Lala Lajpat Rai died. So finally he died on 17th November 1928. 17th November 1928 he died. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is Simon Commission. And Simon Commission, it is also called All White Men Commission. All White Men Commission. Reason is this, guys, ki total we have 7 members and all were English, all were British. And chairman was Sir John Simon. Rowlatt Act, that was in 1919. Morley-Minto Reforms, Government of India Act. It is not Mineo-Morley, it is Morley-Minto or Minto-Morley Reform. Morley-Minto Reform, that was in 1909, and Pitt's India Act, that was in 1784. That was Pitt's India Act. So that the correct answer will be none other than Simon Commission. So correct answer will be option C, that is Simon Commission. Now, Gandhiji was imprisoned in which jail while signing Pune Pact? So, when Gandhiji was signing Pune Pact, in which jail he was? So, when Gandhiji was signing Pune Pact, in which jail he was? Okay, so Gandhiji, guys, was at which jail while signing the Pune Pact? So Pune Pact, that was signed on 24th of the September 1932, and during this time period he was in Yerwada jail, that is in Maharashtra. Cellular jail, it is in Andaman Nicobar. Then Rangoon jail, it is in Myanmar. Satara jail, it is also in Maharashtra. So correct answer will be Yerwada jail, that is in Pune. So this is in Pune, and this was signed, Pune Pact was signed against MacDonald Award. That was announced on 16th August 1932. 16th August 1942. So happy good evening. So good evening, happy, and welcome to the session. So next question is, guess, in which region in 1918 Mahatma Gandhi organized Satyagraha movement against cotton mill workers? So against cotton mill workers, which Satyagraha movement was announced by Gandhiji? So Gandhiji started Satyagraha movement against which workers? Against cotton mill workers, where? Okay guys, so that was in the Ahmedabad. So yes guys, that was in Ahmedabad. 1918 cotton mill worker. So that was in Ahmedabad. Actually guys, the cotton mill worker, they were demanding 50% increment in salary, 50% increase in salary, whereas the cotton mill owners, they were giving only 20% increase in salary. So finally Gandhiji interfered in this movement, and the final deal was done on 35% increment in salary. 35% increment in salary, and this was, and Gandhiji was invited by Amba Lal Sarabhai. So Gandhiji was invited by Amba Lal Sarabhai, who was a friend of Gandhiji and also he was a cotton textile mill owner. And in this movement guys, Gandhiji did first time hunger strike in India. Gandhiji did first time hunger strike. Champaran movement, that was in 1917, Kheda was in 1918. So there was no movement in Surat. So there was no movement of Gandhiji in Surat. And Surat, it is located on bank of river Tapi, and it is also called the Diamond City. So Surat, it is located on bank of Tapi and called Diamond City because of cutting and polishing of diamond. Therefore, correct answer will be option D guys, that is Ahmedabad mill movement. Now, so first question guys, this question we have already discussed. Ki which incident is considered as the first hunger strike of Gandhiji in India. So, first hunger strike guys, that we have already discussed. So, the next question guys, that is the Ahmedabad mill movement. So, Ahmedabad mill movement that we have discussed, that is already in 1918. Champaran Satyagraha 1917, that was against Teen Kathia system. That was against Teen Kathia system. Kheda Satyagraha, Kheda was in 1918 and Rowlatt was in 1919. It was also a peasant movement that started due to non-payment of tax. So correct answer will be option B guys. Now, on what day civil disobedience movement started? So they have put the question of history only. So that is a very pathetic thing. So they have put the whole questions from the history in fact. So I will tell my team ki just I told you ki it is a mixed marathon. You put maximum question from history, few are from the economics only. Pathetic. Now, what day civil disobedience movement started? So civil disobedience movement started on which day? 21st May, 10th May, 12th May, 13th March. So they have put whole question of history. That is a very pathetic thing guys. So civil disobedience movement that started from the 12th March 1930 from Sabarmati Ashram and ended in Dandi. and it ended on 6th April 1930. Ended on 6th April 1930. So correct answer will be 12 March 1930. Civil disobedience movement 1930 to 1931. And Gandhiji covered the distance of 240 mile in 24 days. That means 10 mile every day he used to walk. So 10 mile every day he used to walk on daily basis, and he covered this thing just in 20 days. And in Dandi he took handful of salt and broke salt law. He took the handful of salt and finally broke the salt law around 385 kilometers. So correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question. Next question is also very easy for you people. Which of the following newspaper was edited by Dada Bhai Nehruji? So that was during the time of Lord Irwin. In fact, definitely happy it was the time of Lord Irwin. Okay guys, so let's come to the next question that was edited by, that is Dada Bhai Nehruji. Samvad Kaumudi, that was edited by Ram Mohan Roy, that is in Bengali weekly, that is in Bengali. Then Kesari, that was by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Kesari it is in Kesari it is in Maratha, it is in English. Kesari it is in Marathi. Then Maratha it is in also Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Maratha in English. And Rast Goftar it is Dada Bhai Nauroji, and it was Anglo-Gujarati. It was Anglo-Gujarati newspaper. So correct answer will be option C, and Rast Goftar means truth teller. Rast Goftar means the truth teller. So correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question, who said Bal Gangadhar Tilak as a father of Indian unrest? So who called Bal Gangadhar Tilak, guys, as a father of Indian unrest? Is it Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, Valentine Shirol, or Subhash Chandra Bose? So who called Bal Gangadhar Tilak as a father of Indian unrest? Father of Indian unrest, guys. So that was being said by, very easy question, it is for you all. So that was being said by Valentine Shirol. He called him as the father of Indian unrest. And Jawaharlal Nehru does not have the thing. Mahatma Gandhi, not at all. So Subhash Chandra Bose, also he was a former ICS officer. Former ICS officer, and he got All India rank 4 in ICS exam. Then he resigned from the ICS and joined national movement. So that is Valentine Shirol of England. And then Bal Gangadhar Tilak went to England to file a case of defamation against him. So he went to England to file a case of defamation against Valentine Shirol. So that ended the Home Rule League that was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, because Tilak was not in India. He went to the place that is called London to file a case against Valentine Shirol. On what basis he has called him as the father of Indian unrest? Now guys, come to the next question. Next question is also a very easy question for you all. Who said Mangal Pandey was a soldier or a sepoy of which infantry? So, Mangal Pandey was the sepoy of which infantry? Yes, that is in 1916, because in 1917 the Home Rule movement ended. So, that was around 1917. So, Mangal Pandey was the sepoy of which infantry? So, Mangal Pandey, he was resident of Balia, that is in UP, and he was the sepoy of 34 Bengal native infantry. 34 Bengal native infantry, and he killed Lieutenant Bagh and Sergeant Hurrison, due to which the revolt started. And he was hanged on 8th April 1857 due to the reason of court martial. So, he was hanged due to the court martial reason. Okay. So guys, to students, with this we conclude the session of today, and I hope guys you all have enjoyed the session and found this useful and interesting. And if it is so don't forget to like and share the session, and those who are new to our channel or have visited the channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that maximum students should get benefit of the session. So that was all for the marathon guys. From tomorrow all the classes will run on as usual, and this marathon session will be of 2 hours on most probably on daily basis, and tomorrow Tausif sir for English will be taking your session. So tomorrow Tausif sir will come from 7 to 9, hopefully from 7 to 9, and he will be taking the English marathon for 2 hours. There he will be discussing the important questions that is more related to your CGL examination. So guys, with this I conclude the session of today, and if you have any query, any confusion related to any of the question, or if you have any concern about the exam strategy, how to prepare, what to prepare, then please write your precious comments in the comment box of the video. I will be happy to answer your comments as well. So with this guys, I conclude the session of today, and thanks for watching the session and showering the so much love and affection of you. So that was all for the day. Let's meet again sharp at 11 AM for a mixed question series, then on 4 PM for a typical polity series that we are running for SSC CGL exam. So that was all for the day. Bye bye everyone. Do take good